That was the chant of the protesters who assembled at the Square of the Revolution on Friday, calling on the government to rethink its approach towards vaccination. Friday's protest came as a response to the recently updated gazetted COVID-19 health regulations, which specifies that Guyanese are now required to present a vaccination card or recent PCR COVID test before they are allowed entry at any government agency. More so, it is now mandatory for public transportation operators, including bus drivers and speedboat operators, to be vaccinated. But while the government has maintained that these new policies are common sense measures necessary for the protection of the people, the protesters who stood in the rain at the Square of the Revolution holding placards depicting the phrases "my body, my choice" and "we will not be bullied" are calling the government's action foul. Nightly News was told by Apostle Nigel London, who has staged several individual protests in Linden, that the government's action infringes on people's right to choose. London, who organized the protest action, said he is representing the interests of all employees who are being forced to take a COVID-19 vaccine.
How can you deprive a man of his right to earn? How can you do this to your people? Further to that, I am even more aggrieved by the fact that the Minister of Health is saying to us as a people that the taxpayers' money will not be spent on the persons who helped me through the pandemic, which should be the nurses and the doctors. They can't afford to pay for them to be tested.
London described himself as anti-discrimination and anti-bullyism and wants the government to rethink its actions and to focus on educating the people rather than forcing them to take the vaccine. Also standing on the line of protest was comedian and social media personality Odessa Primus, who angrily told this newscast that the government should have consulted its citizens rather than imposing these new policies.
Meet with people in little communities. They got these vaccination hubs or whatever all over the place. Put up little hubs that people's questions could be answered. Their concerns could be met. Not tell people, trust me, take this thing. What is it? The last time the masses trust somebody in Guyana, they end up dead.
According to Primus, it is not about politics, but rather a clear violation of basic human rights.
It is about people's rights. And a violation of those rights is a disrespect to the people. You come out here on the helm of emancipation. We're free and we're celebrating to tell us that I'm going to send you home if you come to work Tuesday morning and you don't have the vaccine.
Another protester who opted to keep her name unknown expressed her disdain with the new policies.
Like how you demand the people them to take the vaccine? Why you didn't demand each guy needs getting 25,000, eh? Why you didn't demand that because up to now I ain't get any, but you demanded me to take a vaccine?
It was expressed by the protesters that they will not stop until their cries are heard by the government. Reporting for the HDP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.